Let's go over the sled drag. Today we're in grass, obviously. Sometimes it's on asphalt, astroturf, gravel, sand. Ugh, that sucks. It doesn't really matter what the surface is, as long as you have good shoes with a lot of friction. You should be okay. The drag itself hits the quads pretty heavy. The handles vary. Today we're using improvised ratchet straps, more or less. At Nationals, we're using something similar, so I figure that's what we'll use today. Regardless of what you use, the techniques are very similar. For Nationals, just before the sled drag, they're going to be doing an arm over arm pull, which is really taxes your grip heavily. So if you do the sled drag and you're already fatigued from doing arm over arm pull, this may be a disadvantage if you just grab the loops of the straps and pull back. Your hands will be fatigued most likely. To get around that, if they have loops, take your hands, run them through, and grip them like so. Very secure grip. From here, you won't want to just like start dragging like this, where you're all hunched over and your arms are straight. That puts a lot of stress on your low back. My suggestion, flex the lats, bring it in, put your hands by your hips. The hips are where all the power is coming from, basically. All right, the center of the body. Bring it in tight, lean back, use your body weight to your advantage. And then from here, what you want to do is you kind of do like a toe heel, toe heel. So you kind of come back, lean back, toe heel, toe heel. What you don't want to do is have your feet wide like so, because what happens is you push off and you're going to be going back and forth like this. Every time you go left and right, you're dissipating energy. You want that energy to go in a straight line behind you. If for whatever reason you're doing the drag and it's super heavy, or you're just, gosh darn it, you're just fatigued by the end of the course and you just got a few more feet to go, a technique to use is kind of like the rowing technique, where you come in and you just kind of come in, just kind of row it in like that. That will get you a few extra feet and hopefully cross the finish line. Here are some rules that you'll probably come across in some contests when it comes to the drag. One is, we had a gentleman a little while ago, he thought that, grabbed the straps a little bit closer to the sled and lifted the sled up, it would reduce the amount of friction and he wouldn't have to worry about dragging as much weight. However, I don't believe that's going to be allowed, especially at Nationals. I got my assistant here. The other thing to consider, be mindful of where the judge tells you to cross the line. Some contests, years ago, it was the person had to cross the line. That got kind of confusing. Most contests will be either the front of the sled or the whole sled. Make sure that you know before going into the event exactly what is required. Sometimes you'll be all geared up and you'll get it like halfway across the line thinking, oh, all I had to do is just break the plane. And they're like, you got to keep going, you got to keep going. You got to cross completely over. That will throw off your whole rhythm for the rest of the meet. Be mindful that you know what the rules are.